Hey guys, Jeff here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Square, the mobile payment system by Square, and let's check it out, shall we? This right here is the Square. Yeah, it's very small. What exactly is it? You ask? Well, the Square is a mobile payment system, as I previously mentioned, and what it allows you to do is take credit card payments on the fly anywhere you are, anywhere. So how does it work? Well, it works on several different devices, including the iPhone, the iPad, and the second generation or later iPod Touch, as well as Android devices, and including the HTC Evo, the Droid. I haven't tested on the Droid 2 yet, but I will let you know once I do. The Incredible, the Nexus One, and so on. There's a bunch of them that are supported. Even the Galaxy S by Samsung, the latest and coolest Android phone to date, I think. Anyway, so what you do is the Square pops into the headphone jack. So once it's in, you pop it in, boom, it's like that. Then once you have that in, you launch the Square application. So the Square application on the iPhone looks somewhat like this. All you have to do is so simple. You put in the payment. By the way, you have to set up a bank account with this. You can do that through the Square website. You create an account, you request that you get a Square, and they'll ship it out to you. Now, I was waiting months for this, so I don't know how fast they're shipping them now, but if you sign up and you request one, you will get one eventually. So once you do that, you click the charge button. So let's just say I wanted to charge $1 to somebody. Click charge, and you can even take a picture of what you're selling to. So let's say I'm selling a yo-yo for $1 or whatever. Doesn't have to be a piece of gum, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You take a picture if you want, or you can just write a small description right here so you know what you sold. So once you do that, you press the charge button, and then you choose whether you want card or cash. So card is probably the most common way to do this because it has the credit card swipe, so it's really cool. So you hit card. Then this is the coolest part. Now here's what you do. You take your credit card, and I'm not going to show one because that'd be possibly dangerous, so I'm not going to show my credit card. But what you do, you get the idea, is you're going to swipe the card through the reader, the Square reader. Then it picks up all the information and it fills it up on the screen right here. So right now it just says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, blah, blah, blah. So that'll fill up with the actual information, including the card's security code on the back, as well as the expiration and so on and so forth. So once it gets that information, you then authorize the payment by clicking authorize. And that's really it. That's all there is to it. And it's really easy to use, as I've shown you. So I'm going to just cancel out of this. I want to show you a couple other things here with Square. Now, as I mentioned, it also works on the iPad. So the iPad version of the app is actually even cooler. So you plug it in here as well. Get that in there. You open the app. And here, on the iPad version, you can even add specific items that you sell often. So let's say it was a coffee, let's say it was Starbucks, right? I sell coffee a lot. So let's say the coffee was $2, right? You preset the coffee in the application. So you say coffee $2 or iced white mocha, $3.50, I don't know, something like that. So you can add it and then charge the person. They can swipe their card and be on their way. That way you don't have to spend the time, putting in the price or anything. It's really easy. And you can add a bunch of these, as many as you like. And the ones you sell more often will move towards the top of the list. It's pretty cool. So I'm just going to get rid of that. And aside from any other features and things like that, Square will allow you to charge, I think it's up to $1,000 per week. Anything more than that, they'll hold on to for up to 30 days. But as you start building a reputation with Square, meaning the more things you sell and the more they see you're not doing any fraudulent activities or anything like that, they will get you your money faster. And now, what's the really great part about Square, is aside from just being able to be paid anywhere, is the fact that there's no fees. This thing is free. The Square is a free thing they send you. They take a certain portion, a percentage of the payment that you receive, but still less than any credit card processor would take, which is nice. So, and there's no monthly fee, there's no minimum transaction, none of that stuff. You just get your payment, They take a small transaction fee, and then they send it to you in your bank account. It's really simple. Square is, Square is probably one of the most genius ideas I've seen to date by a startup, and I'm really impressed with it so far. I can't wait to use it more often. I think I'm going to be charging, like when I do out consulting, I'm definitely going to be using Square to do it, to charge at least, not to do my consulting, because that would be a little weird having a little plastic guy, not even a guy, a little thing. Anyway, so Square, I think it's the future of mobile payments. I really do. There's a couple other companies out there that are doing some similar stuff, but I'm really impressed with Square right now. So check it out, squareup.com. Check it out. We'll see you next time. And remember, take care of your computers.